And welcome everyone to the Man Cave. My name is Paul Knapp, and I will be your host for tonight's show. This is, believe it or not, the start of season number 3, episode number 1. And waiting in the green room is our special guest, the president of the AOA, Mr. Jeff Sherer. So we're looking forward to having him on. But first, let me introduce my panel for you tonight. And we're going to start off with this gentleman right here, Mr. Rick Bradshaw. How you doing tonight, sir?
How do you do, everybody? I see we got the usual suspects in the chat room. Very good to see everyone.
Want to say hi to anybody in the chat room before we move on?
Oh, all the usual.
I know you're good. You like pulling out the names. I like you do that.
There's Jack, Andy. Oh,
Dan
DiBiase's here. Yeah. Cause is here. Yeah.
Is my sister in there yet? I didn't see her.
Not yet.
Oh.
She's late as usual.
And our other usual suspect in the panel for tonight, we got this gentleman right here, Mr.
Howdy. Howdy. Hi.
And
what's up?
Last but not least, we got somebody new in the panel tonight. Oh, wait, where is he? Well, there he is. Oh. There he is.
He left already.
Mr. Angelo D'Annabelle. How are you doing?
Evening, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Good, man.
Sorry, I know it glitched out over here. It must be.
I was going to say, you were there for a second. Gone, now you're back. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I was gone. I'm back. Just for a little bit. So, do you want me to talk a little bit now?
No,
I
don't.
You're going to go.
I don't want you to talk.
I don't.
I don't want you to talk at all. But once you get started, I know we can't stop you. So. All right, we're going to go around the room and say what's new in your zoo. And hey, let's just start off with Angelo since he's started.
Okay. Well, I thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Angelo, what is new in your zoo?
What's new in the zoo? Well, sinus infection is new in the zoo, so that's why I'm going to bed. Now, there's a couple things going on. One is thanks to Rick Bradshaw. Well, Rick, obviously, with all his photography skill, but Sean Wright introduced us to some AI manipulation of photos. And I know that sometimes AI is a bad word. And I was also definitely on the fence about AI when it's used for nefarious purposes, when it's being used for, like someone will say, plagiarism. And that was the word that was used often over the last couple days when myself and some others were posting pictures that we had created and used some AI in order to adapt it or adjust it. People were throwing up their pitchforks and, wanting to burn down bridges that, AI is all plagiarism and it's evil and bad. Everyone has their own opinion. So be it. If you're having fun, rock out. If you don't like it, go someplace else. Do you need to comment about every GD thing there is? No. Find a hobby, do something you love, and don't bother the people who are having a good time doing something that they enjoy. And I said, everything has been plagiarized. There has not been one love story, storyline that has not already been created. Everything is being recreated over and over and over again. Is that plagiarism? Well, it's how else would you see it? Someone else has an idea and you then manipulate that idea or you use that idea. It wasn't yours in the first place, so it's plagiarism. Well, every thought process you have came from somewhere else. It's not an original idea. You saw it somewhere. You experienced something. You smelled something. And then you came up with a piece of art or you came up with a drawing or a picture or a photograph. But that came from somewhere. So therefore, if it came from somewhere, is it plagiarism? Is it because it wasn't yours to begin with? Because it came from somewhere else? Your fart, is that plagiarism? Because you ate something from somewhere else and it came out. And does it belong to you? Is that your original? Sorry, I got on my soapbox. Paul, I apologize. I love the intro, brother. saying
like
all
that?
this new stuff. I guess it was new stuff was this and more. So and more. This is what the reason why I wanted to be on tonight.
Oh, we brought you
was
on
about
to talk about the calendar, not your fart.
the calendar. That's where I'm going right now.
Oh,
now.
you're getting there? You're still getting there?
I'm
Okay.
getting there. You know, I got to lead in. It's got to be a lead in. This is why I'm probably feverish this evening.
We got 20 people in the chat room wondering where you're going with this. So.
That I just had to get that out there. It just bothersome that people are just dicks. You know,
Oh, look, it's 5 minutes to 9.
Well,
No. I'm only kidding. Sorry,
Angelo's not that sick. He's not as sick as he sounds.
So, we all know Terry Lee Stair passed away not too long ago. And Terry Lee Stair was a member of the community and did so much for 1/6 scale and for creating art. He was a great man. He was our Santa. And when Terry Lee Stair passed, he had taken part in creating a calendar. Again, I was told that he was not the first creator of the calendar. I'm like, but he carried on that tradition. People got on my shit because I said that I wanted to continue a tradition that Terry started a few years ago. And then people jumped down my throat saying Terry wasn't the first creator. I says, but you know what? At least he continued with it. So Terry continued the tradition of a calendar showcasing the artwork and the dioramas and the creativity of members of the community. And each member would have a page in the calendar, and then the 12 people would put money towards purchasing a calendar for themselves. Well, since Terry is no longer with us, I wanted to do a calendar in his honor. The front cover is all Terry's work. It is pictures of Terry. And then inside the calendar is a page from 12 of our members. And I really appreciate all the members contributing to this and helping out, not making a dime on it. It's just trying to get it back out there so that we can continue and remember Terry. And I hope to do this again next year and the following year. And then when someone says Angelo was creating it, I will make sure to correct them and say, no, it was not me. No, it was not Terry. It was some guy, Carl or Carlton or something or other. Steve Carlton.
Yeah, Steve Carlton. Make up a name.
That's where we at. So that's what. So
you want to tell everybody where you are as far as
it's done.
It's done.
It's
right?
done. I stayed, like I said, I took a half day today because I didn't feel well, and I should have thought of this earlier to do the calendar. We talked about it one time on the show, right when Terry died. There was this, Paul, you had a show, right when Terry died, and I thought we should continue the calendar. And then things happened. Things went by the wayside. Time went by. And then when I thought about it again, it's going to be mid-January next week. And I said, okay, I got to get this ball rolling. So it started the idea yesterday. And by today, everyone has sent pictures. And I went and I already ordered it. And the earliest I can get it, though, is January 17th is the earliest, unless we're going to want to pay like $60 shipping. And I can't do that. So the calendars will be out on January 17th. They should be here. And then I will address the envelopes and get them out to all the members who participated this year. I would love to make this bigger and better in future years and see if we can have more than one person come up with a page, maybe split screen it or whatever, or do some collaboration thematically, maybe. I don't know what, but I think it would be a really neat thing to continue.
Now, you only bought 12, one for each of the people that participated, or did you buy extras?
The bundle was 15. Okay. You had to that was after that, it goes to 20. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it said 15, and then it jumped to 20. So I didn't know, other than the 12 people who were going to purchase, I didn't know how many other people were going to be interested in this. I'm sure I can go back in and do individual orders if people are interested in purchasing a calendar. And like I said, it will be just what I was charged. And then the shipping and maybe the envelope that'll probably cost me $1.50.
Yeah. So
So
you're like a $30 calendar. Right?
It is right now. It's at $28 in change. So I said $28 per person. And if there is more interest, I think that Paul, once these come out January 17th, whatever show is close to that, I would like to have people see how it looks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then maybe we can share a little bit on your on that show during that time.
Great. I think that's a great idea. And I'm sure you'll get some more people that want one, after they see it, or, so.
I hope so. Sorry to bring everyone down with my AI.
No, I think we're going to be talking about AI in the near future, with the way it's going. So thanks for bringing that up.
Yep.
Are you going to stick around? You taking off?
I'll wait to hear what's new in the zoo. I always like to hear what you guys have been doing. And I know, like I said, Paul, I love the intro, the change, because I know that, the 1/6 scale, everything was 1/6. And if we start talking about, poor Rick and we get into that 1/12
that's
thing.
Why I changed it.
Stacy's head starts spinning around. He starts spitting up pea soup. And, we got to get the exorcism and
nobody in the chat room say anything new about my background. We're going
it's all
straight
dark
up man cave dark.
You need some stalactites and stalagmites.
So it's a new look for the new year, man. So
all right,
thank you. Well, thanks for that, and thanks for doing that calendar, bro. You put it together in like no time, which is great.
Yeah, that was quick.
So Rick, we're gonna go to you, bro. What's new in your zoo?
What's new? I got a few things to show. I'll mention that AI stuff. Those videos are fun to make. Sean started it. Angelo picked it up and messaged me, and I did it. And they're fun and they're interesting. They're scary as hell. And the thing I don't like about them that bothers me is it alters your picture. It doesn't just bring the picture to animation. It alters it. It makes the faces look different. It's still in the beginning phases. And I think for me, it takes away from the artistic part of the photography. So I'm a little like, meh. I've been doing them because it's free right now. I don't know if I'll buy the app, but that's all I'll say about that. It's fun. It's a different dimension of, the whole collecting thing. So I bought something. Go figure.
Yeah.
I got this half price. And this is the Batman tumbler.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And this is the Amazon. It's 1/12 scale. Can fit two figures. And I've got it for half price, and that's the only reason I bought it, because it is not worth full price. What you can find this for on Amazon, it's really not. It's a neat vehicle, and what I'm thinking of doing, maybe you guys in the chat can talk me out of it, but I think I'm going to paint this. I'm going to paint it a German gray, and give it a tank look. And I just think that the tan is nice, the desert look is nice, but I'm going to go with the vintage World War II look. I think it'd look cool. Yep. Black is just back to Batmobile, so maybe German gray would be cool.
Yeah, that would be different.
And speaking of German gray, this is my custom, which I did not customize. I bought this off of eBay. This is my custom Sergeant Rock.
Sergeant Rock. That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And he is this fella. I bought a bunch of stuff from him years ago. I forget his name, the seller. He did great custom work. And this is the Sergeant Rock. This is the alternate Sergeant Rock head that you could buy. See if I can get him out. There was two versions of this. Is the Dreams and Visions. And this is all his stuff. This is all Sergeant Rock's equipment. But he put it on a super articulated Joe. He put the head on a super articulated Joe. So he's got these bendy fingers.
Yeah.
The wrists don't bend, but the fingers do, and you can get them around the weapon and stuff like that.
And the fingers are separated too, right? You can put a
They all got individual wires
finger in there. Yeah, trigger finger.
They're pretty cool. And he's one of my favorite figures. He photographs great too. And I'll show one more thing.
Excellent.
Thank you, Andy from Indy.
There he is. There he is. It's a mini me. It's a mini me figure.
Andy sent these fantastic glasses. They're exact replicas of what.
Dude, that
is awesome.
Crazy. I sometimes I look at them and I'm like, wow.
That is cool,
This is
man.
upsetting. And I gave him this jacket because when I was younger, when I was in my early 20s and 30s, I wore jackets like this.
It's a flight jacket. Looks like.
Yeah, MA1 jackets. They're great. They're great in the winter. And of course, I had to carry a 44 Magnum. What else would I carry?
Oh yeah.
So there
you
he
drive
is.
around with every day.
Every day carry. It's
Yeah,
heavy as hell.
Oh, I'm sure it
Anyways,
is.
You can fit anything under these jackets, by the way.
Of course you can.
They got these inside pockets. I used to sneak beers into the movies. I could fit 4, 2 in each pocket. I never knew. It was great.
So you got Murray Corrigan working on a holster for that Magnum.
No, he's doing a 45.
Okay.
So that's all right. I'll switch to a 45. No problem.
Stepping down, huh?
That's what I got.
Yeah.
That's what I got. That's it.
All right. Yeah. Stacy, I guess that's you, brother.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I understand that you have a mistress. Oh, don't pretend like we don't know about tomorrow night.
Oh.
Well, I was going to save
right.
that for what's new in my zoo. But
Didn't tell us about it at all.
Sorry,
No, it just
it
puts
was
an
a
ad
surprise.
up and says, "Come join me." Doesn't say, "Hey, guys, do you know?" No. I have to find out from another person.
Well, it was on my Facebook page. I thought everybody got the word.
I'm
You know,
disappointed in
if you follow Paul nonstop like we do, Stace, you'd
Yes.
know. Like,
yes, I know. I know.
don't
I
you
think-
have like under your phone under your pillow? So anytime Paul does something, it dings. So you got to look at it and check it out. You don't
Paul
have
who?
that.
Oh no.
I was trying to
can't do
figure out
that.
why our names aren't showing up on the.
People contact me all the time, so I can't do that. So what's new in my zoo is this. I finally got this in. I bought this back in November, and it came from
Hang
Brazil.
Hang
I'll bring
on.
it up so you can see it better.
No, there you go.
So this is the Lone
Nice.
Samurai from Falcon. It is a 70s style muscle body, and he comes with this and the bow and arrows in the back.
Huh.
Took forever.
Stacy, is that plugged hair? Plugged hair, or is
It
it?
is. Yeah, I saw early photos of it, and it was supposed to be a cap that you could take on and off. It is not. This is stitched in like Barbie, so it's flocked
Okay.
and stitched in. And then this is the
Okay.
box. I did the.
I
Oh,
saw
it's
that box.
Yes,
You
I
will
know
see
you
that
did.
box again in someone's
Yes, we will.
calendar.
Won't we?
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, but I was going to do something different with it, but I was hoping that bun would come off. But yeah, but I like it. Other than that, I could.
You can make another head for it. Will it pop
Well,
off?
yeah, it's just a regular GI Joe head. It'll come off. It'll just pop it off. But it's it's got 1 millimeter flocking for the beard and up on the sides up to the headband, and then they put the headband on it, and then this from here is stitched just like Barbie, and then they put a rubber band across the top for the bun. So,
Huh.
I don't know. I like it,
Very
but I
cool.
was going to do something. I was going to put the Reproduction Soldiers of the World Japanese head, and then put the bun on that, and then put it on that. But it didn't
Action
work out.
Team Joe wants to know: are you jealous? 'Cause I have two shows and you don't have any.
Well, sir, that's about to change.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so I've got. This is gonna be. We're gonna do a Spanish version of the show. This is Pablo.
Pablo.
This is
Oh.
Ricardo.
El Ricardo.
Yep. So we're gonna do our own show. Yeah.
¿Qué pasa?
On
I think we need a wrestling ring. I think we get a wrestling
Yeah.
ring, and then we can have the figures.
the
You
Spanish
know,
channel,
battle each
ESPN
other.
de Ocho.
You know,
Yeah. Well, you got to wear masks so that way we don't know who we're rooting for.
right?
Then after the fight's over, when whoever wins takes the mask off.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Element of surprise.
So how did you get a a Rick and a Paul head. How did you get those?
I have connections, my friend.
How
From this
Stacy-
individual right here that I'm posting, Andy and Indy.
Andy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Andy did a great job,
Yeah.
3D printing.
And then I have a third body for
Matter of
me.
fact,
Andy and
here's
Indy.
here's
Who's
me with my
somebody that
sunglasses
creates
on.
a head.
All
'cause I'm
right.
not gonna-
All right.
So,
I got my
What's
blue
with-
shirt, blue t-shirt, my
dude, he's wearing
shorty
pants, isn't he?
shorts.
Nice.
You got some tennies?
Okay, he's got shorts. Okay,
Yeah. Oh yeah, I wear black shorts all the time to work. So,
nice.
yeah. So
Nice.
But
All right, guys, get your guest in.
Right
I'm gonna
on.
head out of
I'll show
Dodge.
it now.
See Angelo.
He's flopping.
Yeah.
All right.
that's a flop head. I like that. That's
Bye, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty close to my hair color right there too.
Yeah, good.
I don't wear gloves to work though.
Well,
That
this
is
is
a
the
good.
way I got the body. I got hands coming for him. Okay,
Right on.
I wear gloves. Well, maybe you should.
Oh boy.
You forget
Oh,
I can still click you off from here. You keep forgetting about that.
That's okay.
I think
I
he
look
would
at
like
his
that.
early release. You know,
All right,
behavior
so
and all
gentlemen,
that.
what's new in my zoo? I never do this, but I have to talk about this tonight. One, we got a new background. We're gonna go with the cave look for the new year. We're gonna see how that works out. Second of all, starting season 3 here, but I'm starting season 1, episode 1 tomorrow night. So tomorrow night at 8:00 is going to be what I'm calling TST, Toy Soldier Tuesday. It's going to be geared for individuals interested in 1/32 scale plastic toy soldiers. So things like Marks, Aerofix, stuff we grew up with, Timmy Toys, that kind of stuff. I belong to a lot of those groups, and nobody's done any kind of live streams with that. So I said, just like this, I'm just going to start up and see what happens. And
Yeah.
if it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, I'm starting off with just one-on-one interviews, and that'll be starting tomorrow. So don't confuse the two. This show is not going away by any means. Right now, this is the only G.I. Joe show I think there is live stream for 1/6 scale, folks. So this is we're not going away here, folks. We're still going strong. It's just I'm adding something else to my repertoire, which will be 1/32 scale plastic toy soldier starting tomorrow. So feel free to tune in if you guys do collect that. I don't know, maybe there's other guys in the G.I. Joe world that do collect plastic toy soldiers. It'd be kind of cool to see who else does that.
Can I come on and talk about 1/12 scale?
No.
Oh,
And you saw I changed the opening of this show to accommodate you specifically.
that's awesome.
We are
Thank
no
you.
longer dedicated to just the 1/6 scale because of you and Angela.
Yeah.
Well, and Jeff. Jeff does some other 1/12 scale stuff too. So.
Yep.
So speaking of Jeff Sherer, why don't we bring him in here? We got the president of the AOA, who was on my very first show, season 1, episode 1, and now he's back for season 3, episode number 1. This is Mr. Jeff Sherer.
What's going on, internet? How's everybody doing out there?
He's
Recognize
He's
a
got
lot
the
of people in
Viking
the
beard
chat.
going tonight, staying nice
Yeah.
and warm.
I need it. It's a little chilly out. I think it's like a low tonight of like 7. So
Ugh.
yeah, I need this beard all year
How's
round.
it going
though.
tonight, brother?
That's going great, man. Just wrapped up 2024. I think it was probably, in my opinion, my best year on YouTube. It was my 5th year on YouTube, and I really went balls to the wall videos this year. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I put out probably 3 videos a week almost the entire year. And I got a lot more followers, got a lot more hate, a lot of other stuff. But I think I did my best photo stories I ever did this year. I'm not going to talk about AI at all. I will say this: I'm neutral on it. I just prefer to go out and just do things in the wild and play with the toys that I got. You guys probably know that about me anyway. If you saw my my son's photo video he did, but yeah, I'm neutral on that. But this is it was a great year for Skunkworks Studios, and hopefully we can make 2025 even better.
Excellent.
Nice. Action Joe Fig said you should have a package delivered tomorrow, Jeff.
Oh yeah. Thank you very much. He's sending me a 3D printed toy of his, and I can't wait to get it out and do a review of it and share that with all you guys. I think I might planning a little customization with it. Probably throw it maybe in a photo story this year as well, along with I got a head sculpt the other day in the mail too from somebody that I probably will incorporate into some kind of photo story this year. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Very cool. So I know we got a lot to talk about, Jeff, since you haven't been on in a while. What direction you want to go? I mean, you're not a newbie anymore. We don't have to find out your background.
I don't know. I wanted to share a few things with you guys, if you don't mind. I wanted to wanted to do what's new in my zoo. I really haven't posted any updates or what's in the shops lately, but first things first, I had some fellas asking me about map table bases a while back, and I don't make wood ones hardly anymore because everything Jim Egner makes is so amazing that I just buy from him. So, but I did manage to source some plywood I had set aside for a project I did this year, and I had some extra. So I just threw together a couple of these wood map table bases, just real simple ones. Threw like a water slide decal on there, and they turned out really well. I'm happy with the way they turned out.
Yeah, those are great.
It's real minimalist, very, very simple. So for those of you guys out there who want a map table base, I'll probably throw a few of these on eBay. I think I only made like 6 maybe, but that's something I was doing here over the winter break.
And that's one of Jim Egner's tops?
No, that's that's a vintage. That's a vintage top.
That's a vintage top.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a vintage top. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, you go. It's a vintage top. It's the one I have all my measurements on. And so I still do a little woodworking on occasion, but I just made a few of these.
Taller, isn't it, Jeff?
These are 5.5 inches tall. They're taller ones.
Yeah, I like the taller ones.
They turn out great. I mean, they're real, like I said, they're real minimalist. Wood map table props almost, if you will. Something else, I've a wormhole that I've went down lately. So my son loves Shogun Warriors, the 24-inch tall Japanese robots that they made in Japan and then Mattel brought over. And I've been on these Japanese auction sites buying parts and whatnot for him because it's a lot cheaper over there. And I've went down the Combat Joe wormhole. And this is one I just recently got in. I'm doing a video for it. Obviously the M16A1 it comes that is the accessory for this. It's a model kit, snap together model kit, and I just absolutely love this head sculpt for the Combat Joe head sculpt. I think it's awesome. So I've probably bought 6 of these Japan auctions. So I got various customs that I'm going to do. And I definitely have a photo story planned for this guy. So, and lastly, I put this on my Facebook page, but over Christmas, there's this antique mall over in a city close to us. I've been going there for probably 6 or 7 years now, but for the last 2 years, I've been checking out this case of G.I. Joe figures. And I finally went in and bought them. And the first one I made an offer on all 3 of these. I got this guy here. He's not mint. He's got a crack in his visor. He's got a rip in his pants, but I think I can remedy both of those. I just bought him because I didn't want him to be alone in the case. And then I got this Zlem. I think it's Zlem. Yep. So he's super floppy. I'm going to probably try to restring him. I don't know if anybody out there has ever restrung one of these.
I have not.
Nope. Well, it's going to be a first thing because I'm going to pop this dude apart and try to restring him because I think he's going to fit great in my Super G.I. Joe photo stories.
Those are cool figures.
Yeah,
they are. They're weird. They're a weird size too. They're almost like 10 inches tall.
They're the same. They're the same size as Action Boy.
Okay. Yeah. They're just super weird.
I thought they were a little bit bigger. Oh.
And then lastly is the wildest thing in that case. So there were 2 muscle body figures for about 2 years, and I just never wanted to buy them because they're a little too expensive for my taste. And I went in to actually make an offer on all these, and one of the figures was gone. This was the other one. He is a muscle body figure with Bullet Man arms.
Bullet Man,
the silver hands.
I'm going to pull these off. It's been restrung, so somebody restrung these at some point in time, and they drilled holes.
Oh no!
In the top of the damn shoulders. So It's wild. But the other figure that was in there was the Bullet Man head on a muscle body. Somebody came in and bought the damn Bullet Man head, and they did not look.
Check the arm.
They didn't even put the arms on the right side. So this is the this is the right arm. So I got these guys for a lot cheaper than what they're marked for. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I looked at those guys for 2 years. I mean, the clothes are almost mint. The boots are mint. The head's not ever been reflocked. It's a great flock. So I wanted to liberate these guys from their glass coffins. So that was my big purchase for my 50th birthday, December. So that's what's new in my zoo.
The chrome looks like it's in good shape.
Yeah, it's great. It's just they drilled those damn holes in the top of the.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's not too bad though.
No, it's not. I mean, obviously, you can get a kit and just put him on a Bullet Man. You're never going to know. It's never going to be. It's it's going to be what it's going to be, right?
Yeah.
So
the unitard will probably cover the top of it a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, so it's a great figure. We'll just we'll figure out something to do with it. Or maybe I'll do a video of it or something. So yeah,
your last outfit that your mom made, that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, you know when you messaged me and said we need to get your mom on a live stream, that would be hilarious. My mom would be like Angelo on meth. Okay, my mom. I showed my wife your message, and she started laughing. She's like, "Oh boy." I mean, my mom's almost 80, and dude, she will talk a dead body back to life.
I think that'd be cool though. Man.
Maybe we'll have to do that. I think I could. She definitely would do it. Maybe this spring sometime.
Yeah.
She's got a whole list of things she's sewing for me that's super cool. A lot of really cool camouflage that I've got from Spoonflower recently, and I just have a lot of projects for her to do whenever she gets time. Having her get time because she sleeps half a day, man.
Yeah.
She doesn't do anything. She just sleeps. She sleeps and she sews, and watches the news.
What else you gonna do when you retire, man? Come on.
I don't have any idea. No clue. I'll probably never make it there.
You had a question about in the chat room about the curse of the skull.
Yeah. Well,
you want me to run your video, or do you want to talk
let's
about
run
it
the
first?
video. Let's run the video. Then we'll talk about it.
Well, I can pause it at any point, but I put all those clips together that you sent me, so I don't know how you want to do this.
Let's just run it all, and we can always pull the slides back up if we want and talk about them.
All right. So here goes the video. I didn't put any sound to it because I thought you might want to talk to
it. In the vast unknown where shadows dance with whispers and the air is thick with ancient secrets, lies the cursed relic, the golden skull. Its hollow eyes pierce through the darkness, beckoning the foolish to seek its power. But beware, for those who dare to possess it awaken a malevolent force, binding them to a fate darker than death itself.
I can stop it here, Jeff.
Yeah, let's stop it here, and we can talk about it.
Go ahead, man. It's all yours.
I kind of wanted to tell everybody what kind of the basis of this was. When I was doing a photo story several years ago, I really wanted, when I first met all you guys, I wanted to like eventually do like a crossover that involved everybody, like kind of like the Traveling Joe project, but for content on YouTube. And I was sitting at home when I was processing that, Jungle of Death, and or working on it, and I was kept looking at my golden skull that I won from Zagone Studios and the Devil's Workshop, and I came up with this anthology event I wanted to do with everybody in the Axis of Awesome. about a golden skull. So I really wanted everybody to, first of all, that had a YouTube channel at first, to come up with some original content on their YouTube channel involving a story with their GI Joes and a cursed golden skull. It doesn't have to be, they don't have to be connected. It's just the only common denominator is the cursed skull. And I know, Paul, I reached out to you and the rest of the guys in the AOA and kind of bounced it off everybody, and everybody was super receptive to it. So, that's kind of where I started as a jumping off point. And then I thought, well, we've got a lot of people who don't have YouTube channels who'd love to participate. And I know a lot of people send stuff to you, Paul, and people send stuff to me. So I thought, okay, well, if we've got people that want to participate that don't have a YouTube channel, they can do some photo stories or videos or AI or whatever and send it to you or me, and then we could debut it on your show. And then I know there's people who don't do any of that just like doing photography, because there's just some amazing guys like Rick out there that just do awesome photos. And I thought, wow, well, maybe we could have a photo contest too on top of all that. So I came up with a 3-tier system. You can probably pull that next slide up.
Hang on. That one?
Yep. So I came up with a 3-tier system. So like the tier 1 group, you create your own content, post it on your YouTube channel. I will send you a golden skull. So everybody who has a YouTube channel, email me by the end of the month is what I'm hoping. And I will send you a golden or an unfinished resin skull for you to finish and make for your content or your video that you're going to put out on YouTube. So I'd like to have everybody email me, like I said, by the end of the month, and then I'll send them the skull, and then they start working on it, and then they can start dropping those videos in October. Because I want it to be like a Halloween type thing, like a Halloween special, kind of like it did with Jungle of Death. So you'll start dropping those in October, and then only thing I ask is that you just, in your description, you put the hashtag Curse of the Golden Skull, so everything's tied together with a stamp. So, and then I came up with the tier 2.
Next slide.
Yep.
All right.
And that's tier 2 is for the people who don't have a YouTube channel but still want to make like a video or some type of AI deal or a photo story. Almost the same thing as the tier 1. You create something, but you'll email it to me or get a hold of me or get a hold of Paul and make it, give us a description, and then we can debut it. I'll get with Paul. We'll figure out a way to debut it on his show in October. I mean, you've got probably 4 shows in October, maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked ahead, but every week we could probably just do a Curse of the Golden Skull, a couple videos or whatever,
Yeah, we don't have to have special guests, in October. We could just do all these.
Yeah, it'd be cool. And then again, we'll hashtag it Curse of the Golden Skull, and that'll be tier 2, and then tier 3 will be the photo contest. So tier 3 entries, you create an original photo theme centered around the Curse of Golden Skull. You can either post your photos to the Axis of Awesome Facebook group if you're a friend or if you've joined that. Or again, you can put them on Instagram and just hashtag all that Curse of the Golden Skull, or you can send Paul or I those photos. And again, we can have like a special where we drop all the photos as well and talk about those. But all 3 tier groups, I plan on creating a unique prize for the ones we choose to be the best. And we'll get together the Axis of Awesome gang, and we'll all choose what we think's the best one. I will not be participating as far as trying to win the contest, but everybody else in the AOA obviously can do that if they want. I'll stay out of it, but I think it's going to be fun because I really want to do something that's really inclusive to our whole community that we've built. And I thought this would be a really cool experiment, an anthology series involving one particular theme, but everybody gets to do their own take on it. It's not limited to 1/6 scale. It can be 1/12 scale. It can be O-ring, Super Joe, Sigma 6, classified. I don't really care.
So how big is the skull you're sending out? Is it going to go more with 1/6 scale?
Yeah, it's a 1/6 scale. It's a 1/6 scale skull. I got these molds from Joanne Fabrics a few years ago that are really cool skulls, and I just make resin ones. So
Okay.
I will send those out to everybody.
Well, there's some guy in the chat room. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this guy, Maxog. He said he's jumping in with 2 feet. He's like, send me the skull. I'm ready to go.
He's probably already got a background. He's getting printed for it. So like, I mean, I just like, I love what this whole community's become. Like, I love what you've built, Paul. And you've done a lot for my channel. You've done a lot for the Axis of Awesome. And I just think it'd be cool for as many followers and as many really cool people that we have, like especially all these guys in the chat. I thought it'd just be really cool to give something back to everybody, something everybody can feel a part of.
And they don't have to mail it back to you, right? They get to keep the skull.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you keep the skulls. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we're not making them all look alike. They can do whatever they want.
You guys, no, I'm just going to give you. It's an unfinished white resin skull. You do what you want.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I think.
Yeah. So the skull is the size of a GI Joe head.
Yeah.
Right.
About.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, Logic Blaster. Haven't seen that guy in forever.
I know, and this is the year for him to come on. No excuses this year, man.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah, I just thought it'd be a cool thing to do. So.
Yeah, no, I think it's awesome. Well, the last event we had was, was it?
It was your challenge with the.
No, it was Adam's challenge, wasn't it? Putting all the.
Oh yeah, we made all the figures for Adam.
Yeah, for him. Yeah. I think that was the last challenge that we had.
And I think this is something like everybody can be a part of. Like it's not just because I know sometimes we do stuff and there's guys out there. I always get emails or I get messages like, "Man, I really want to do a YouTube channel, but I don't know how to start it." Or I'm like, "Man, you don't have to have shit now. You could just create something and send it, and we will figure out a way to promote it for you."
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I think that's a great idea. I don't know if waiting until October though, man. You know how some procrastinators are, man. I don't
yeah,
know.
I know. I say I wanted to do October because I wanted it to be like a
Halloween,
like a Halloween type thing.
Definitely.
But also I did think about that. Like, damn, you got a lot of guys who are going to wait till last minute or not going to make it. They're going to complain. I'm like, dude, you guys have forever. Sometimes you got to be an adult. It's not like you're in college or high school or whatever.
All right. So how, if I'm in the chat room listening, how am I getting to my skull?
You get your skull by emailing me after the show. I'm going to post a video Wednesday too, like an update, kind of reinforcing what I said tonight.
You can type it in right now, right in the chats if you want, or no?
Can I comment on the chats?
Can you?
Yeah, you can put my email. It's jsherer74.
JSHERER
74 at yahoo.com. I put it in the slides too, but those slides are hard to read. But yeah, email me by the end of January with your name and address.
There you go.
I will start making the skulls and I will ship those out to you. The guys with the YouTube channels. So, and everybody else, I like I said, I'd love to make skulls for everybody, but I'm not Santa.
Does so the skull can you use your own skull?
For sure, Rick.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. If you don't want the skull I'm going to send you, you can definitely create your own. You can 3D print something. You can do whatever you want. Buy something. Yeah. I don't really care. I just want it to have the golden skull theme, So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get with Adam. And I think we always try to do you guys know, we always try to do a collaboration every year. And I think I'm going to hit him up and see if he wants to do a collaboration, because I've got all these unfinished storylines and all these props and shit that I've built for the last 2 or 3 years that I just haven't really figured out a way to incorporate them into something. And I was looking at them the other day and I'm like, oh yeah, I think I can do that for this one. So.
Are we going to limit it to how many? Or?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, I don't. As far as the YouTube channels, I don't think we're going to get many of those guys anyway. I mean, I don't know how many guys really have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, you got 30 people in the chat room right now, man. I don't know.
Do they all have YouTube channels?
They don't all have YouTube channels.
Yeah, they don't all. I don't think they all do. But we'll see. Well, I guess we'll see. I was just going to keep it, for the tier 2 and tier 3 groups. You know, I mean, the photos contest will be something where if they start posting it to Facebook and Instagram, we'll see those anyway.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be fun. I got 3 really cool prizes I want to give out to everybody who wins. So
Dolbay said send out the 3D printer file. I don't know if you can. You're not doing that. You're
no,
You're
I'm
making
not.
them.
I don't know. I don't have a 3D printer file for that. No,
you're doing it as a resin kit.
I just cast them in resin. If you're overseas, it'll be hard for me though. I will tell you that. If you're overseas and you have a YouTube channel, you probably ought to figure something out.
But like you said, you can get any skull,
Any skull you want.
that size, and paint it gold or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. You don't have to have my skull.
Yeah.
You know, that's not a requirement. I'm just doing people a favor if they want a skull. Because I know some people don't want to take the trouble, you know. They're like, oh shit, yeah, I'll take a free skull. People love free shit all the time. At least they do where I live.
I do on my channel. Nobody sends me anything though.
All
No,
I know,
I take that back. I got my.
all I know is I get about 20 skulls, so I don't need a new one.
Yeah, Rick.
I got a bunch of skulls too, I think.
Rick doesn't need anything. I've seen all Rick's photographs on everything. It's like Rick doesn't need shit, and Stacy doesn't need shit either. I mean, look at his room.
Look at all that shit behind him.
I know. Oh my god.
That's why I was asking about the 1/6 because I got about 30 of those
Yeah.
skull
yeah.
heads.
Dude, you
Pick
don't
'em up
need.
at
You don't.
the dollar
say-
store, you know.
No,
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I,
At
these are
Halloween,
cast in resin. I did these a long time ago.
Yeah, you don't need
Yeah.
anything. I mean, people. This is just if people
Yeah.
want a skull, you know. I know there's a lot of super talented people out there, and
So Tim Cope asked, can you use any skull, or does it have to be
for
1/6
sure,
scale?
nope. You can do anything you want.
Just
I just want you to create a really cool story with G.I. Joe and a golden skull, like a creepy, cool story. But
Cool.
I don't know. It doesn't even have to be creepy. If you want to make like a love story with a golden skull, that's cool. With Barbie,
Barbie
give a
doll
shit.
finds a golden skull.
whatever. Just keep it clean. Just keep it clean. Like keep it PG-13.
Yeah. Yeah, your kid's probably going to watch these.
Yeah, I don't need to see G.I. Joe's junk.
Yeah, I saw Pat at Lead Action Joe said you got a new producer now.
yeah, I did. Yeah. You know, that's funny that going back to that, my son, he sees me making these photo stories all the time, you know, where I'm always in the basement doing something and he's always in there playing while I'm doing stuff. And he's like, this past summer, he's like, Dad, I want to make my own photo story. And I said, all right, grab all your stuff. Let's go outside. I grabbed the camera and I said, you're the star. Start doing whatever you want to do. And that's what we did. And that's what we put it together. And it was super fun. It was hot as hell that day too. There's mosquitoes everywhere, but no, it's fun. He's super creative. So hopefully he can when he gets older, he'll help me more than he does now. Right now, he just likes to screw around with all my shit while I'm trying to do it. I do think he wants to do a Shogun Warriors photo story this year, and he's got a lot of them. So we might do that that might be one of our summer projects.
Right. Rick, Stacy, any questions for Jeff while he's still
The
10 more minutes?
Of course, I'm going to ask this. The tier 3, which is just a photograph, is that one photograph, or do you want several photographs?
I like one, your best photo. You know, does that make sense? Like,
Yep.
I want your best photo, like that we can all look at. You know, I know all you guys who do photos. You know, I follow a lot of these guys on Instagram,
Yeah.
and I'm like, damn, you know, there's some killers out there. You're one of them, and you know, I hope we can get everybody's best work. I think it'd be great.
Yeah, it's a good challenge.
Yep.
I think so, and I just like the fact that it's like an anthology, and it's kind of all inclusive, where we can bring everybody in the community in and feel like they're part of something, you know.
Yeah.
And you know,
'Cause I know some people don't want to come on the show live, and that's just, you know, they don't want to be.
yeah.
But at least they can send us a video or a couple clips, and
And you know, like the prizes aren't going to be like a mega box set of fucking GI Joes or something like that. It's going to be like, you know, it's going to be something really cool and unique, one of a kind.
well,
And,
I'll donate 3 custom figures that I put together.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we could come up with like an AOA. I mean, we can discuss all that down the road. I mean, we got plenty of time, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to procrastinate. No, but I don't know. It sounded like a great idea, and I think it's going to be something that's really, really fun.
We got Matt here from Matt's Creative Projects. He's already getting started.
Yeah, and I know there's going to be a lot of guys who are chomping it. Like I've seen all the AI stuff. It's funny because I used AI to create those two skulls in the picture.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, those are AI. Those are just AI generated images. So yeah, I think the AI stuff.
So where'd you get the voice and all that for that video? Was that all AI?
Yeah, yep. It's an AI generated one. I've started to use AI generated voices for all my photo stories. I kind of stole that idea from Robert over at MaxSog. It's just easier. It's better. The sound's better. You know.
Do you ever get dinged from YouTube saying you can't use it or no?
No. I've never got a copyright ding from YouTube on anything. I don't know how, but I don't. I don't use voices that sound like
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Celebrities. Nah. I don't use any scumbag actor's voice.
Well, jeez, okay. Don't hold back.
Hey, I'm only on here every so often. I got to make it a good one.
And he said he'll donate something for the prize as well. So
yeah, I think Paul, like
pretty heads.
We're just throwing ideas out here. Like maybe this spring we can have an AOA show where we get some of the other guys on there and we can kind of hash out kind of what we want to do as far as prizes. I might have some stuff made by then as well. So, yeah, I think it's going to be dope. I'm excited about it.
Very cool.
I've got to make some shit now for it too. I mean, I shouldn't say make some stuff. I got to finish some stuff for it. So, yeah, it's going to be rad. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, cool.
Now, do you feel that when the people who are making their little shorts for their little movie parts, don't they kind of have an advantage over the people who can only send one photo in?
Well, that's why you're going to have 3 prizes.
That's why the different tiers? Okay.
Yeah, that's why you have the different tiers, right?
Okay.
Well, the different tiers. Yeah, that's because, there would be, it would be really, really, slanted if you didn't do it that way.
Okay.
At first, I wanted to just do YouTube, but then I'm like, well, that's not cool because I know there's a lot of guys out there that don't have a YouTube channel that would definitely want to participate. And I'm like, well, okay. And then I'm like, all right, let's just have them send videos or content to us. And then I thought, well, there's a lot of guys like Rick out there who do photos. And I thought, well, we could have a photo contest too. I mean,
sure.
It challenges you to be creative, and challenges you to kind of, and some people step outside their bounds, and make something, which is what we're supposed to be doing anyway with our toys, right? I mean,
right. Yeah. Right.
Rick
would be my competition then. So
I gotta tell you, since I'm on here, I'm gonna pull an Angelo, but not as bad. I will tell you.
Let me put you up big for this.
I will tell you what is one of the most annoying effing things. Try not to. Is when I watch people's YouTube channels and all I see behind them is shelf queens, glass case figures dying in there, not doing a goddamn thing. And I'm like, I got all my shit's boxed up. I get it out. We go outside and play with it. I'm just like, dude, if you want to build a museum, build a museum. But I'm playing with my toys. I mean, my toys are to play with and for my son to play with. But seeing all these guys with their soundproof rooms and their stupid ass cases full of figures that haven't seen the light of day, I'm like, grow up, man.
Yeah.
Not just me. That's my opinion. I'm sure people are gonna be like, "What a dick," but that's my opinion.
Christmas, and I open up my garage. Everybody comes in.
I know. No, Paul, you not your stuff.
No, I know. No, but I get more comments. I get more comments on people saying, "You took all those GI Joes out of their boxes," and I was just like,
"Yeah,
fuck, man, yeah, I did," and I threw the boxes away. And you know what? They're not worth as much now, and I don't care.
Who cares? Yeah, who gives a shit?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dead someday, and someone's probably gonna sell off my whole collection. And I'm not gonna know whatever happened to it. But get out and play with your shit. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, take off your flat bill ball cap and your stupid ass fucking headphones, and get out and play with your toys. It works.
That's why I like having Jeff on there, man. He calls him
No.
like he sees him, man.
Hey, man, I really enjoyed all the people in the chat. There's some dudes.
Dude, we got
on
30
here
people in the chat room right now chatting
Yeah,
away.
there's some dudes on here I've never met before.
Tony
but-
T is going to be
There's
our
Tony T.
guest next week. He's
Next
in
week.
the chat room right now.
Oh, Tony. Now, who's Tony T? What's
Tony
he?
T's he's kind of a new follower, I think.
Is he?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the troublemaker. He's the one
Yeah,
that
he
made us do the live streams from our man caves.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
got,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted that challenge. We got
Yep.
him. We got it.
Yeah. I love the setup here. I love it. I try to watch every week the day after because Mondays are kind of tough for me because those are my nights to put my son to bed. So we alternate. Like one night, Mom will put him to bed, and then the other night I will. So Mondays are usually my nights. But tonight I skipped out because I played in the snow all day.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Traded
cool
off.
having you on, bro. Seriously.
What's that?
So it was cool having you on again.
Hey, man, thanks. I'd
Don't
like
be a
to.
stranger, man.
I will. I'd like to come on some more this year, man. I really like talking with everybody. I like seeing everybody's stuff. I will try to get my my crazy mom on here at some point.
Dude, I think that'd be awesome, man.
Maybe do that this spring. She's a riot, dude. She's a real trip, man.
I'm
Are
trying
we
to
gonna need a translator? No translator, or you're gonna translate for her?
Oh no, I'll let her talk.
She have a thick accent from
From Paris? No.
No.
Oh no, I know where you're going with that. No, man. She's just a talker, dude.
Are you guys familiar with Panzer Allen?
No.
Cody, I think his first name's Cody.
No.
He's going to be on in 2 weeks, right after.
What's his
so.
what's his
he's a dealer. He sells stuff at shows, but he's got one of the largest dioramas. It's in a 3-car garage diorama, all 1/6 scale, and it's a German World War II display. I mean, Ace showed me pictures of it, and he's like, I was shocked, man. I was amazed.
Does
So I
he
was
have
like,
some
dude,
of those? Does he have some of those remote controlled 1/6 scale tanks?
dude,
and
he had Tiger tanks in there, so I'm sure they were.
Jesus, man.
And I just saw the pictures, and so he was a little bit leery coming on, because I don't think he wants everybody to know, like
he's
what
got
all
a
he
giant,
has.
he's got a giant German diorama set up in his
Yeah.
garage, especially right now.
World War II diorama, but
Yeah, you're like, Jesus Christ, this guy's got a giant German diorama. Holy
well,
shit!
like I
who's this
said,
guy?
his thing on YouTube or Facebook is Panzer Allen. Panzer Allen. So,
One of my favorite figures still in my collection of my military stuff. I have a Dragon Erwin Rommel figure. Yeah,
Yes.
Yep.
it's great. It's a great figure.
I get that. I've got that figure.
That's
It's
a great
nice.
figure. Just
Yeah.
beautiful. I always wanted to get a Panzer, like a Panzer tank, and just put him on there. But
Yep.
it never
Corey.
happened.
That's right. Yeah, Corey, not Cody.
That never happened.
The Desert
So yeah,
Fox.
man.
Yeah, so he's going to be on in 2 weeks. Tony T's on next week. And what else can we say? Everybody start working on your golden skulls, right?
Yeah, reach out to me, jsheer74@yahoo.com. If you want a skull, hit me up. And other than that, dudes, keep living the adventure. I can't wait to see what you guys are going to come up with. And tune in tomorrow night's show with you, Paul, and Stacy and Rick.
I may need a skull. I don't have enough.
You don't have enough
right?
shit. Yeah, you don't have. Yeah, yeah.
Again,
Rick-
for those of you in the chat room that tuned in late, tomorrow's show is geared towards 1/32 scale plastic toy soldiers. So we are keeping the Monday show for GI Joes, and tomorrow is Toy Soldier Tuesday. I'm starting a new series. We're gonna see how it goes, but it's geared for Toy Soldier.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Not cheating on you, Stacey.
Do you got another 1/12 figure coming in next week?
I sure do.
Did you? I got a question. Do you buy any of the Mezco stuff?
I have some Mezco figures. Yeah.
Do you have any Doc Nocturnal?
I have the first edition.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got the second one. I forgot. I did not get the first one. I love that figure.
He's awesome.
Has amazing concept.
Yeah.
The Rumble Society's awesome.
I've got the other one that goes with that. He's the underwater guy. I forget his name. Dr. Bubbles or something weird.
Yeah. Sorry guys, we just having a bro moment here talking.
But that Doc Nocturnal, the second
Not
one
1/6.
is bigger than the first one. He's beefier.
Yeah, he looks
So
awesome.
I wanted to get him, but if you don't hop on those things, then you're
expensive, too.
paying eBay. I pre-ordered
Yeah.
Doc Savage. Did you see Doc
I
Savage?
did see Doc Savage.
Go look on their website. You can pre-order them now.
I keep hoping to wake up one day, get on Instagram while I'm drinking my coffee and be like, holy shit, are those Mesco Adventure Team figures?
Yeah. Oh, that would be awesome.
I'll tell you what, I'd be hitting the bathroom up real
They
quick.
do some of the newer guys.
They got the Real American Hero guys, yep. But I would love to see somebody tackle the Adventure Team still.
Did
but,
you check out Junkyard Joe?
Yeah, loved it. Looks like GI Robot.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's great.
got
I
one
didn't
of
get
them.
him, but he's awesome.
Yeah.
I'd like to see somebody build a 1/6 scale GI Robot. Has anybody done that?
No, but I bet I could. I got everything I need.
Boom. There we go, guys. I know what Rick's doing tomorrow.
Tie that in
haven't
with
even
the
messed
golden
with the
skull.
That tank that's all the way up there. You still haven't messed with that yet.
Hey, listen, one thing at a time, Stacy. Come on.
Is that a tiger? Is that a tiger?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
one,
Tiger
118 scale, though, right?
Yeah, and he's got all the stuff for it too.
No, it's 112.
Or
Oh
112.
yeah, it's 112. Yeah, that's right.
And
But
there's
you still got all the stuff.
next to it is a Panzer IV.
That's dope. I love it.
Yeah. Those are from Max Factory, Girls und Panzers. You can find those on eBay, and
Wow.
and they ain't cheap.
Nothing's cheap anymore except
No.
for opinions.
No.
Actually, opinions will cost you a lot if you got the wrong ones.
Get you kicked off YouTube.
Boom, son. Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit. All right, dudes.
All right, man. We're over the
Thanks.
hour. Jeff, thanks again for being on the show, bro.
Wow.
Thanks for having me on. Hey, everybody,
Yeah.
chat.
That's
See you
awesome.
soon.
Have a great week.
All right, man.
You
Keep
too.
living the adventure.
Later.
Later.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6